There we go. Transcoding is here. Oh, everybody looks still pretty beat up after that, don't they? For God's sake. Oh, so many graphic designers tweeting at my tweet. Boop. Is that going to work? Are you going to change things? There we go. So, who's here so far? It's gone half past. It's terrible. Shocking behaviour. Who's missing? Do you know? So, Joe and Townie both running late. What should we discuss while we wait for them?
I like you, Chris.
Good. You're not sure? No, not really. Just ask Salem.
Yeah, I replied to that.
Yeah, I know you did. You think I don't notice my notifications on the Twitter? Don't be a twit. My God, 18 replies on the one that I mentioned emotes. Oh, they all say, "Hi, I'm a graphics designer. Hi, I'm a graphics designer. Hi, I'm a graphics designer." That's not what I asked for. I just said I need them.
Tweet out that you need ideas. Just reply to it saying, "I didn't mean I need them. I mean I need ideas."
Yeah. Let's just go back onto it. God's sake.
Well, Joe's logged in. Should
Good.
be coming on any time soon.
Okay. Thanks, the eyes of Granny. I mean, we could do a recap, but it's probably best if Sir Joe's here to do said recap, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, what we're laughing at now?
We're just laughing at your tapping your watch.
Everyone loves Judge Judy, right? What is he doing in the background?
Hello?
Who's that?
Hello?
It's me.
Oh. Is it me we're looking for?
I can see it in your eyes.
Not if I do this, you can't.
Oh. Alright. Oh, you laugh. Woo.
No, I'm not. I'm live.
Who?
If I was live, I'd be in a volcano.
Yeah. Right.
So, yeah,
Where's
I'm
my
going to
character
ignore that.
sheet?
Oh,
There it
God.
is. Oh, that's the wrong one.
Just the usual night. The usual D&D night for anybody. Oh, yeah, we got D&D tonight. I should probably go to that. Oh, I can't be bothered. That kind of thing, innit?
What are you chatting about?
Just people in general. Just D&D as it exists.
I thought you were just getting aggy.
Who's Aggie? I've never met
Aggie,
him.
she's a woman who sells dumplings and stew.
Oh, not pies. Not pies, dear. Does she not sell pies? Oh, that's a shame.
I've actually been using that in my campaign.
Oh, God. A little copycat, isn't he?
So am I not
What
allowed?
flavour?
What flavour? What flavour?
Pie flavour.
What filling?
What flavour?
No, I mean what flavour.
Okay, then.
Well, we said not what flavour.
It's going to be one of those nights.
He's got a point.
Where's my notebook? Get out the red pen for this one.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Oh no.
Hello?
Oh no.
one red mark in the notebook for tonight.
Oh no.
Who's next? Hello
Cheating
out
the
there.
stream.
Oh, I tweeted out something earlier and I'm regretting it already. Because I just noticed that...
I see what you did.
Yeah. Have you seen how many replies I got to it immediately and what they all say? I'm a graphics...
DM me.
Yeah, exactly.
DM me.
Yeah. So well, I've got mine turned off apparently, so they can't. Oh dear me.
I'm gonna reply.
What's the context of this conversation?
Sparky tweeted that.
I just said literally, well, I'm slow to all this Twitch stuff. I need more emotes now, plus an animated one? Question mark. And everybody's like, I'm a graphics designer. DM me. We'll get in touch. DM me. DM me. DM me. It's like, no, that's not what I said. But I should have known better. I've been on the internet a while now. I should have known better.
I guess artists are looking for work, so
I guess so.
I guess to an extent I understand it's annoying. Also, to an extent, I sympathise with those that are trying to make a living off their art.
Deeply sympathise. That's a
The
random
same
quote that
thing
nobody will know.
happens- Same thing happens to musicians as well, where you know they if there was an offer for a composer or a musician, you know, a game developer would get an overwhelming number of responses because there's loads of people trying to make a living off their music.
That wasn't an advert.
I'm not wearing underwear today. No, I'm not wearing underwear today. Not that you probably care much about. I'm not wearing underwear today.
Let's go get put on an 18+ stream.
There we go. Are we behaving now?
See what happens.
Okay, right, I know how to server mute, so that's a good thing.
Oh, why? Oh, why is tweeting weird?
Why is what?
It's not letting the link go through now. Hang on. I've tried tweeting, but it's been weird again.
I thought Carlton might perform that next time he does a performance in the tavern or something. Might be one for getting the drunk guests laughing.
Right,
Yeah.
that's another note
Tweet
to
it
add. Okay,
Not
so
allow any music in the tavern.
red pen. So Joe, 1 mark.
Yup. Got out the red
Cool.
pen.
Right, that's
Zangy now.
2 tonight. Okay.
Wait, what's this red pen thing?
Oh, you'll find
Whenever
out.
we do
later.
something you don't like, you red pens it.
Zangy now.
I'm learning the ways of the DM. Don't you worry. Right. Okay.
Have we been that naughty and annoying to you that you've started doing that? Have you?
It's taken you 25 sessions to realise?
I want to add another thing on here.
Okay. Right. Shall we have a quick recap of what happened last week this will be of
I
particular
saved.
benefit to Carlton, who was there in body
saved
but not in
Carlton.
spirit. I will
Thanks
agree,
for my shiny
you
new
did.
sword, by the way.
Just a husk of himself.
So, last week, carrying on from the discovery of the Dragon Barrow, the party, I'm going to use that all one word now, the party, descended into the Dragon Barrow after finding this secret entrance, wandering around a few tunnels, following some of the lights that scattered down there. One of them led two of the party into a pit trap to which Carlton and Harrison fell, taking a fair amount of damage in the process as they landed on a load of rusty swords. This instigated a little bit of combat, to which they eventually dispatched the little glowing wisp. They then gathered themselves, made it across, well, after a bit of effort, Gioa, made it across the pit into the cavern beyond, as Gioa tried to dive across and fell in. Dragon Gary Barlow.
Yeah, it's the place we went to.
Red pen.
Ready, Ben?
Um,
Right, let me get that ready for the meme.
So
And, our contact.
yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point. Get some ready for it. So they made their way into the cavern, which opened up in front of them, discovered two sarcophagi. Is it two sarcophagi or two sarcophagus?
Esophaguses.
Esophaguses. No, there was nothing to do with swallowing. Of which they found the remains of the Dragonslayer who slew the dragon. There you go, Lady Tanamir Alagonda and her squire in the sarcophaguses. Upon looking at the back of the cave, they noticed the entombed body, bones, and skull of the dragon, upon which rested the Dragonslayer sword. Upon drawing the sword from the skull in true Sir Arthur style, King Arthur style as it were, it instigated an unseen hunter to come and attack.
As I picked it up, that's what happened.
Oh, the red pen's coming back out.
Red pen. Red pen.
Not the red pen in it.
Can you show the red pen to the camera? I'm just intrigued what type of red pen it is. Is it like a biro or is it like?
It's similar to a biro. It's a red gel pen, you know.
It looks a bit.
As a teacher, I would imagine Sir Joe would be used to this type of red pen.
I don't use red pen, it's too intimidating to the children.
Well, that's why I'm using it.
But yeah, we need to add a subsection to I want to add another subsection to the voice lobby, but I can't. I want to add the naughty step.
That's basically what Bad Pun Room is. Kind of. Where was I? Upon drawing the sword, yeah, instigated the attack of an unseen
Yes.
monster that had a bad case of wind, which gave away its position. And after a fairly hectic battle, Carlton got knocked unconscious again. No, didn't technically die, just unconscious and lay bleeding out on the floor.
Go again.
Gil had a chance of like making sure he didn't fall, and then like Gil was like, no.
Yeah,
How
Gioa
could
had a
you?
chance
I wanted to
How
hit.
could you?
I
to
wanted
heal
hit the wind with my
Carlton
stick.
before he dropped, but he went to try and smack the damn thing with his stick. And
Yeah,
following
well,
a good idea from Malkath, who threw her bag of silver dust at the creature, managed to get a hit with a disadvantage, made the creature glitter and swirl around like a disco ball, so it made it easier for the party to see where it was and therefore get some hits on this invisible foe. They eventually dispatched it, recovered the sword, and decided not to explore the rest of the barrow, heading out, meeting up with
Scary.
Xanth the centaur, to which they agreed to make their way towards this circle of thunder to help assist with his quest over there, of which it's been taken over by... Well, you know, there was more to explore. There was more things you could find, but, you know,
might
you've
come
left it
back.
open that you can come back to it, so that's the thing you can
You can
do.
always come back.
Yeah, you got the main thing that you wanted out of it, which was the sword. You just happened to pick the right room straight away. Well done, you bunch of bastards.
You made it easy. It was follow the light and then listen
There were
listen to
3
Harrison.
lights. There were 3 lights.
Hey, because you've got a sneaky bastard in the group, you see, that's why.
Did I hydrate before you pressed that? I might have done. Who knows? It's tough.
I don't know.
I made a cup of tea and it's gone before I even started the stream.
Can
So yeah,
confirm.
we ended
It's teasing.
a couple of hours after they raided the barrow, and then heading on their way through Neverwinter Wood towards the Circle of Thunder, which is roughly 40 miles away from current position, as Xanth has imparted this knowledge to you, deep within the Forest of Neverwinter, which you already have a rough idea about, because speaking to Falcon at his lodge in a previous encounter, he explained upon that map that you found what it was and where it pointed to. So yeah, you've got a fairly good idea of where it is. So it's mid-morning now. You're making your way. Goodbye, hello.
It was a noise step for a second.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Who made the naughty step? Huh? Yeah, I didn't mean.
Well, it doesn't
Oh,
know,
I didn't mean to do that either. I just wanted to see what the rest of it said.
It says little spark.
Oh, why does it say Little Spark?
Because I wanted to make
It's,
it.
it's the room we put little Spark in.
All right. Yeah, it seems fair. So yeah, you're following the lead of Xanth, making your way towards the Circle of Thunder.
I'm a horse.
Does
Oh, it needs a
does
horse.
Xanth have a weapon at the moment? Oh,
Dice to heal up.
Say that again, Granny.
I've forgotten how you use dice to heal up because I need some healing. I'm at half health.
Hit dice. You take a short rest of about an hour, and then you use as many hit dice as you have that you want to, which is the equivalent of your level. So
don't
So
don't
we
worry
just
about
started.
that for now. Let me heal you with your wounds.
I was gonna say,
Right.
depending on how long we've been travelling, I could just let
but of course,
ride on my back and have a short rest.
don't worry like that.
Ah, okay.
You have to rest.
That's not how the Force works.
All right, I cast cure wounds at first level on
Okay.
Harrison.
Make sure to mark that down off your spells. I think
Yeah,
I marked
I've
them
done
down
so.
for what I used.
Yeah, you did. So I've just used my 3rd level 1 spell slot and I rolled max, so Harrison heals 10.
Nice.
Oh,
So there you go.
lovely.
Carlton comes along, slaps you on your back, say job well done, and you feel much better for it.
The vitalizing
seeing.
slap.
So have a
Nah, he
well
sings,
done, well done.
Hallelujah! And then heals.
Right, we're gonna have a session 0 before the next campaign, just so you're aware.
Oh, good.
Ooh.
Ground rules and things. But yeah, regarding that, just off topic, if there's anything you want to discuss, just let me know in Gilded, and I shall add it to the list. I've got a bit of a list.
General?
Just in general.
Because I'd quite
Yeah.
like to discuss like how different people cook rice.
Yeah, that's
I think
fine. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
a
we
very
can
fascinating subject.
make session 0 last a few months if you want. Yeah, that's fine. Not a problem. So yeah, it's all good. Right. So, heading towards Circle of Thunder with Xanth kind of leading the way. Obviously, you've got Evelyn with you, and as you are heading into the forest of Neverwinter,
I was wondering why I was singled out then, but then I realised
it is your terrain. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Using
I was
your-
wondering why you're singling me out.
Your chosen specialist subject for today.
Does Xanth have any weapon or anything to defend himself with?
Yeah. I think he has a
Got an
spear.
RPG.
He's got. I can't remember its name. True Silver Sword. No.
Okay, so
No, that's not what it's
so
got. He's
he
got a pike and a longbow.
could- Okay,
Steal
so
them
he
off
can't.
from
He can
Trail.
fight. That's,
Oh, he
no.
can fight, yeah.
Yeah, he can fight. Good. And no, Evelyn, you are not stealing from him.
Gonna betray us.
It's one centaur. I mean, he's taller than all of you, really. He's got,
What, be hard to be taller than me?
half Shire horse.
Everything's
Yeah,
hard.
we want to
Everything's
make
taller than
friends.
wood.
We want to keep our friends, not betray them.
Look what he's doing in the
Keep
background.
your friends close, but your enemies closer. We can't see what he's doing. Is that Mario?
No.
No,
Flying,
it's
flying.
Learn to Fly 3. I'm launching penguins into space.
Ah, great game.
Yeah. Right, so you guys, you're just gonna carry on? You're not short resting or anything like that? You're just gonna head out and travel towards it for the rest of the day? Okay.
Actually, no, I can't. I'm a horse.
Exactly.
Actually, no.
Does anybody
first-
need a short rest to get their spell slots back or anything?
No.
Well,
Not everybody
we'd have to
works
travel
that way.
and also spell slots are recovered after a long rest,
Yeah.
which we'd have to travel for a bit before we can do that. So
Unless
I think
you're a
only
warlock.
Warlocks get short rest, spell replenishment.
Yeah.
yeah, none of us are warlocks though, because
Yeah.
warlocks
One of us was. One of us was.
a class that many people don't particularly like.
Is that you?
That'll be a bit of Eldridge Blast.
Can't beat a bit of what?
Eldridge Blast.
Eldritch Blast!
But yeah, first
So-
I want to see if Xanth can speak horse. I'm gonna ask him. I'm just gonna say hello as a horse.
Just looks at you. Carries on his way.
Okay, so we, so I guess we follow Xanth, and that's pretty much, unless something happens, that's pretty much what we're doing at the moment, and nothing else.
Pretty much. 5, 10. Yeah, it's like I say, it's about 40 miles from where you are at the moment to get there, so it should take you just shy of 2 days. But as you've had 2 hours of this day gone already, you probably get there towards the end of the second day, all being well.
All right, so we got one long rest in between, which is good.
You certainly hope so, anyway.
Yeah.
So what does your wonderful forestry feature and trait do for you, Evelyn?
Let me have a look, see doodles. I think it just lets us travel more. No. You have a favourite terrain type. Your efficiency bonus is doubled for proceed. I can't read. Where the hell am I looking?
For proficient skills, when you make an intel wisdom check related to it while traveling for an hour or more in chosen terrain, difficult terrain doesn't slow your group's travel. Your group can't become lost except by magical means. You remain alert to danger, even when you are engaged in another activity. You can move stealthily at a normal pace. While alone, you can find twice as much food while foraging, and while tracking creatures, you learn the exact numbers, sizes, and how long ago they passed through the area. Bum, bum, bum.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
So, ain't it? Yeah. So, ain't it?
Not bad, is it?
Indeed, indeed. Okay, so what are you gonna do for the rest of the day?
Just follow Xanth, I think.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's get further going.
Why does Eldritch Blast sound like a great name for a rock band? It does, doesn't it?
Actually, yeah.
It does. It really does.
Yeah.
Do you know my favourite name for a rock band I've heard recently?
Lordy.
Band Sanitizer.
Oh my god.
Okay, okay.
There's a really cool band out there. I can't remember
And
what
a
it's
10-year-old came up with that name.
Sounds about right.
Makes it even better.
Yerkly Dirkleys is a great band if anyone's ever heard of them.
I have now. Oh dear.
They're a band where they all dress up as Ned Flanders.
Oh my god. That's terrible.
If you get a chance, check them out.
Yeah, we'll consider that one. Okay. Right. So you're going to carry on through the forest? Okay,
Yes.
so you travel through the forest for the rest of the day with Xanth leading the way, occasionally stopping for some help from Evelyn as he encounters, difficulties, because he's not as proficient through the forest as you are yourself, being a forest ranger and all that. But eventually it gets towards night time. You're all starting to get a little bit tired. It's the end of the day. The sun has set. It's getting dark around now. What are your plans for the night?
Yeah, I'd like to set up camp.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Okay, so you managed to find a place which is less crowded with trees. There's a bit of a clearing. Not a lot around. Looks like a good place to camp out. Xanth agrees that rest and carrying on the next day would be the better idea, so you can arrive at least in tip-top condition.
Before we go to sleep, I asked Xanth, so what kind of songs do you like? I was wondering if you'd like me to play you a little song before we head off.
Oh, I didn't realize you were a bard.
Yep, I am.
Oh, I thought you were a paladin.
Surprised you didn't say
I'm
deception
both.
check.
Yeah.
I'm both.
Really? Let me just check your character sheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I'm not actually. I haven't got a bard level. I'm just saying that as I'm a person that sings and a character that sings and plays instruments. So that kind of makes me a bard.
Okay. Let me view your inventory. I don't really partake in much music in our field. No, we don't really have time for that thing.
Well, would you like a short little demonstration?
As long as it's short, we need to get rest and carry on. We need to take back the circle.
I can help.
All right.
We can help with what? You're still a horse. Nobody can. How the hell did you get a piano in the forest?
No, the horse slash. The horse
He's
slash.
like cut down a tree and quickly carved it into a piano.
Horse lasts for 2 hours.
Oh, okay, so you're no longer a horse.
No.
There was an old woman who swallowed a fly.
Oh god, I said
I
short.
don't
Why
know.
she swallowed a fly? Perhaps she'll die.
When he says
There
that, I won't
was
shake
an old
the
woman
fly.
who swallowed a spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a bird.
What?
How absurd to swallow a bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps she'll die. There's 4 more verses. Do you want me to carry on, or
Yes, absolutely. I am a fly at the moment, though.
So that's one vote that says yes. How about the rest of you?
Go for it.
Alright. There was an old woman who swallowed a cat.
What?
Imagine that.
What a
She swallowed
fucking
cat.
twat.
She swallowed a cat to catch the bird. Yeah, that's even better rhyme, actually, Sparky. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a dog. What a hog to swallow a dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a cow.
What?
A brown cow, she swallowed a cow. She swallowed a cow to catch the dog. She swallowed the dog to catch the cat. She swallowed the cat to catch the bird. She swallowed the bird to catch the spider that wriggled and jiggled and tingled inside her. She swallowed the spider to catch the fly, but I don't know why she swallowed a fly. Perhaps she'll die. There was an old woman who swallowed a horse.
Of fucking course.
She's dead, of course. And that's the end.
She's
I
dead,
can
of
imagine the
course.
centaur's impressed about eating horses.
Yeah, he just finds a corner, beds down somewhere, and heads to sleep.
I turned back into a person.
That's a
You did that-
traditional song, that, you know.
Traditional where?
Yeah.
Traditional elven
Traditional
song.
to D&D? Not so sure.
It's a
Well-
traditional elven song.
Okay, so you're all just bedding down for the night then.
I'll say first watch.
Yeah.
Everything descends upon you due to the noise that was made. TPK.
It's a good thing I know they're coming then.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, creatures. These are stone giants from the mountains nearby.
It actually caused an avalanche, the piano, so they've all had to come down.
Yeah, but the
damn
thing is,
The
third
mountains
level
are
pocket sand.
the mountains are further away than the. Never mind. The avalanche wouldn't reach. Nice idea though. I'll keep that one in mind. Thanks.
Okay, I will take second watch.
Okay, who's on first watch?
Me.
Right, you. Just you.
Pens.
Yeah, we'll let him do it alone, prove himself.
Right. Xanth stands back up and I will assist the boy.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Okay, who's second watch?
Yeah, I'll do
Me, I am.
You and Carlton,
So
and then Harrison and Carlton, and then I'm guessing Evelyn and Malkath on third watch.
Yeah.
Cool. Right. Perception check.
Raisin.
Amazing.
Raisin.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's really nice of us.
Right, I've thought of an idea for a new remote anyway. Along the similar lines as the gift that I posted. 16, not bad. What's yours?
12.
12, okay. Yeah, between you keep your eyes open. There's lots of life and sounds of nightlife in the forest, but nothing that would cause a threat. The rest of your watch passes without incident.
I just want to ask Xanth if he sleeps standing up.
Of course not. Do you?
If I'm a horse, then yeah.
Do you? I didn't know horses slept standing up.
Yeah.
Do they really?
Yeah, they actually do.
Do they really?
Yeah.
Do they really?
Watch.
Well, I don't. Anyway,
Look, do horses sleep standing?
Nay.
but
Sleep or
they
standing?
lie down when they require REM sleep, so
Yes.
no.
But most of but it says they get a lot of sleep.
Okay. Anyway, moving swiftly on. You guys head off to sleep, wake up the second watch. If you would like to make perception checks for us.
Yeah.
With disadvantage for Carlton.
Why?
Because I said so.
You attracted animals.
Because you
Well,
deafened
I rolled a 4
Because you deafened yourself.
I rolled a 4
21.
anyway, so you know.
21. 21. Well. Well. Yeah, it's fine. Nothing happens. It's all good. Apart from one thing. You turn around and you can see Carlton leaning up against the base of a tree. Fast asleep. With a roll of a 4. Yeah. You tried your best to keep awake, but following the ordeal of the earlier part of the day, yeah, exhausted, you just nod off, falling asleep during your watch.
Just decide to leave him there.
Yeah, it's not like you've gone far, keeping watch around the camp. Okay, so yeah, you guys wake up the third watch and head back to sleep. Well, one of you heads back to sleep anyway. Right, Evelyn Malkath.
Right. So I get, because of my trait,
Advantage.
Right? So you're fishing for the.
So you get advantage, yes.
Can't
You
talk.
get advantage,
Fishing-
yes. You get
Your fishing
advantage.
bonus is doubled.
Proficiency is doubled.
Your proficiency is doubled. Oh, you just add +2
Yeah.
to it. Oh. No, you add +6 then, don't you? What is your proficiency bonus at the moment?
Oh God, where is it?
It's like right at the top of your character
14.
sheet.
So
No, you-
that is +2.
Your proficiency bonus. It's in a little box all on its own next to
Where?
charisma.
Wow. I know it's the end. Oh,
It's-
+3. So
Right, there you go.
6,
So
yeah.
it's +6. Yeah. So
So
do your
perception.
perception check. I'm guessing you plus, and then add +3 to
That's
it.
16.
So 19.
19.
19.
Yeah.
19.
I'm guessing you're proficient in perception, are you?
Yeah.
I think that's how it works. Let's have a look.
I thought it would have been to I'm proficient +4 in perception, so it'd be +8.
No, because perception is a wisdom check, so you add +1
Yeah.
for your wisdom plus your proficiency bonus, which makes the +4.
Yeah.
So your +4
Okay, yeah,
is
okay.
because of the +1 and the +3, so then you add another +3
Yeah.
because you're doubling it,
Right,
Do
I
as you're
get-
told.
I get-
right?
I got a little bit confused, but I've got it now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you've been doing this longer than I have, yet I still know it better than you. Fuck's sake.
It's because I wing it.
You wing it. What, you don't actually use the rules? Is that what you're telling me?
Who does?
We've modified the rules.
Okay.
Homebrewed.
The rules are just a guide.
Harrison, were you going to say something?
The letter.
Yeah, There's something I wanted to ask you as a DM. Because I've got those elven boots,
Yes.
it's given me an advantage to my stealth.
Yes.
Obviously, it's put my bonus
In a
up
specific.
to +10. But does it mean if I roll on it, I've got an advantage roll, or the advantage is
In a
just giving me the extra?
specific situation, if you read the boots. What do the boots say?
While you're wearing these boots, your steps make no sound. Regardless of the surface you are moving across, you also have advantage on dexterity, in brackets stealth, checks that rely on moving silently.
There you go. So, if it requires you to move stealthily, then you get advantage on them. Your +10, I believe, is your +4 for dexterity, +3 for your proficiency, and then you obviously get something else on top of it as well, just for being a sneaky bastard rogue. Add new proficiencies. No, don't want to do that.
Well, it wasn't that high till I equipped the boots on them.
Yeah,
Was it?
expertise. So expertise gets double the proficiency bonus, which means +6 as well.
Oh, there you go. You get expertise in stealth.
Right.
Where did you see that?
There's 2 circles. Expertise.
Oh, okay. I thought that just meant. Oh, never mind. Whatever.
So it pretty much just means double proficiency.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so you get double proficiency plus your dex bonus, which is what the +10 is all about. Because your dex bonus is +4.
Yeah.
So that's why you are so bloody good at stealth.
What's your stealth?
+10.
Oh,
10.
mine's +6. So I'm catching you up.
So you're a
Not
noob.
quite.
Almost.
Okay, so you
Almost.
guys on the last watch.
Hello.
Yeah, it goes fine again.
red
Similar
one.
thing happens for you. You turn around and just see Malkath snoring where she was supposed to be taking watch. Bad rolls.
Our party is
Bad rolls.
tired at the moment.
Yeah, it was a rough battle.
Yeah.
It wasn't as rough as I thought it could be, because I didn't play Carlton's character very well, which is why Carlton went down, to be fair. I forgot
I mean,
that Carlton
at
could
the
also
same
cast
time,
Cure
you
Wounds.
At the same time, you did sacrifice yourself. Carlton would sacrifice himself to save his friends, so that's realistic.
Well, yes, but I think you'd have been a bit smarter. You'd have probably healed yourself before you went charging in the second time. But anyway, that's an aside. So yeah, you make it all through the night to the next morning. All good. Not a problem. You all manage to get a nice long rest.
Yeah.
So check that off on your D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond.
D&D Beyond. Bloop, bloop. People like leaving and joining.
Left and wide.
Oh no, everything cuts out. I couldn't hear anybody, so I had to do that.
Oh, okay.
I had to turn it off and on again.
Ah, did you turn it off and on again? Well, that's good. It'll probably fix it if you turn it off and on again.
It did.
Okay, let's see if D&D Beyond has updated on here. D&D Beyond. Nope, still not updated on there yet. Right, cool. So, you gather yourselves, you have a quick travel breakfast. God's sake. I do emotes, and you are looking for an artist. No, I'm not looking for an artist. I just happened to say that whatever. Twitter, go away. I'm ignoring Twitter for the rest of the day.
I'll tell you a story when we take a break.
Yeah, no problem.
About a similar thing that happened to me. Cool. So, we have our breakfast, and I'm guessing that Xanth carries on leading us towards the Circle of Thunder.
He has his hasty rations for breakfast, so make sure you mark off some rations from your inventory.
Yeah.
Fine.
Unless you wanted to do some foraging for food in the nearby vicinity.
I would like to do that.
It may take up a little bit of time.
I would like to stay
I've
but
used
search
rations.
all the bushes that we go past for berries.
That sounds like a good plan. Okay. But yeah, you have your hasty breakfast, gather up your things, and make ready to carry on towards the circle.
Yes.
So, right, if you just want to do a survival check for me,
Okay.
if you're doing some foraging while en route.
Okay, so that is 11. So that's a 14.
14, not a bad roll. So I would say you gather up enough edible things that you can add 2 rations to your.
Wouldn't it be 6 rations? No, 4 rations, because everything's doubled.
I'm sorry.
Isn't it just for you?
I'm sorry.
I thought it was for
Did
the
you
full
roll?
group,
I'm
wasn't it?
sorry. Did you roll?
No, I'm just
No.
reading my thing.
Are you? Are you
Yeah.
actually reading it, or are you trying to remember it and now you're reading it?
The second one. You
Yeah,
found.
thought so.
Okay. It's worth
Yeah.
bringing up. You never know.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
You never know.
Sorry. Who's DM?
Exactly.
Do as you're told. Not as I do. Yeah, do as I say,
You got
not
the
as I
red
do.
pen out.
Not this time, because you made an honest, stupid mistake, so it's all good.
I think all my mistakes are stupid, to be fair.
About your own bloody character. You know. Alright, so, carrying on, Xanth leading the way, again, with the help of Evelyn as needed. About 2 or 3 hours travel, you make it to this large clearing in the middle of the woods. In the middle of the road. There shined a shiny demon.
And he said,
Play,
"Best song in the world."
and I'll give you gold. No, so you make it to a. Oh, why did I
God,
even?
you set him off with
I
tenacious D
know,
now.
I know. I'm gonna limit it to like 1 song a month. So yes, nice clearing. I'd say a good. Where are you going? You just can't get the bladders nowadays. You really can't.
Wow, that was quite the thing to say.
Well, I mean, we're just under an hour in. Zool, good evening. Thank you for the resub. 13-month streak. Look at you go. Zool, thank you so much for that. Appreciate you. How are you doing this evening? Like I say, I need to get some more emotes, but I won't tweet that out again in any time soon. I need to get an animated one. I don't know how to do that. Can't bloody afford.
I do.
You do? Cool. You can do one for me then.
I can't make a merch, but I know how to make animated ones. I know how
Okay.
to animate on Photoshop.
Nice. Animate a D20 rolling. That'll be a good one.
Oh, I might be able to do it actually.
Oh yeah, 20 at the
Come on.
moment.
Indeed. That's 2
I've
different
actually
styles.
just made you an alert. I'll show it on Twitter.
And then it flashes out the words nat 20 after it rolls.
Red pen.
I guess I get you on that one.
Right. So yes, the clearing. No, I'm just saying it flashes up red pen, not nat 20. Yeah, it's rather wide clearing. About, I'd say, 100 feet so across. Glad you could, Zul. At the far end, you can see sort of a cave entrance down
Okay.
in the bottom of a low hill.
Alright. Well, that's clearly enticing us to explore it, isn't it? So,
It's entirely up to you.
We're
is that
running,
rather-
screaming.
Before we do though, I asked Xanth, is that cave familiar to you?
I do not recognize it. These woods mainly are not all that familiar to me. I do not travel through them often.
Okay. Well, I mean, we're not in a rush, so I'd like to head in. I don't know about everyone else.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Do you think it's wise? Do you think we should perhaps scout it out first?
That's what I intend to do.
Should we not send in the sneaky one?
It's a good point.
That's a good point.
Is there a high vantage point anywhere?
A high vantage point. I mean, there's trees all around you. All around the clearing. And it's just towards the far side of the clearing. About the cave entrance itself and sort of the lower part of the hill. About 10 feet away from the other side of the woods.
Right.
What sort of high vantage was you looking for?
Well, I just thought if I could get up a bit higher, I could use my shiny new spyglass to have a look round.
You could certainly try. So yes,
Maybe,
there
like,
are
fall.
there are trees.
What check is it to climb trees?
It'd be your bog standard acrobatics.
Acrobatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I'll have a go at climbing a tree then if you want, and so I can have a look around.
Go for it.
Oops. 12.
Okay. It's climbing a tree. You managed to do it. You break a few branches on the way up, but yeah, you get high enough. About 20 feet up off the ground now. Decent way into this tree. You picked a fairly average sized
Right,
one, so
well-
yeah. You've got good view just before you get into the deeper canopy of the leaves and things.
So I'll use my, I don't know what it
It gives you advantage on perception checks, I do believe.
right. Right, well I'll have a look around while I'm up here then, see if I can see anything out the ordinary.
Spyglass, is it?
Yeah.
Magnified to twice their size. No, I'm pretty sure a regular spyglass gives you advantage. I thought that's what it did anyway. Let me have a look. If not, that's what I'm saying it does.
No,
Spyglass.
it's just a leather spyglass.
Yeah, I know, but it's just a cheap version. Objects viewed through a spyglass and magnified to twice their size. Psh, sorry. Gives you advantage on perception checks. So yeah, make a perception check for the area. What is it specifically that you are looking for?
Anything out of the ordinary, you know, any trolls, orcs.
In the
anything like that
area
hanging around.
specifically, or Or, sorry, in the area generally, or specifically a place?
Well, more towards the cave area.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So make your perception roll with advantage.
21.
21. Okay. So, as you cast your gaze around, you can see it looks like a well-trodden path in and out of the cave itself. There's not a lot of foliage growing at the immediate entrance. With that spyglass and the distance that you are, because it's zoomed in a bit, you can see what looks like some sort of refuse just littered outside of the cave. A few animal bones, just scraggly bits of, for want of a better word, dung piles just outside the entrance itself. And the sunlight through here just catches the glint on a couple of coins littered around there as well.
Right.
Sort of silverish gold glint.
Okay,
But there are
right,
there are
well,
definitely
climb back
signs of life in the area.
there. Yeah.
Obviously, you don't
Right.
see anything moving. It's just general signs of something. If that
Right,
helps.
In that case, then I shall climb back down the tree
Mm-hmm.
and I shall go back to where everyone else is and tell them what I've seen.
Okay. You now know what Harrison saw.
Nice.
So, do you think it's a trap, or do you think it's worth us going down?
I think we should go down.
Yeah.
Even if it is a trap, we'll be fine because
Yeah,
it's us.
it's just that now we know that it is there. So now we can go in prepared.
Yeah.
Well, what I want to know is if this is supposed to be a religious. Is this the actual Circle of Thunder?
No. You're still about just short of a day's trek from there. This was about 2 or 3 hours into your second day's travel.
Right.
So
okay.
from speaking with Xanth,
Alright.
you're like, no. He doesn't recognise this area. This area isn't familiar to him.
I say to Xanth, do you mind if we explore this little detour?
If that's what you...
Okay.
far be it from me to stop you.
Alright.
I was going to suggest that if we carry on to the Circle of Thunder, we know where this place is. We can always come back to it on the way back.
Yeah, that's actually a good point.
But we don't want to be encountering something in there that's
And
gonna
then we can go in there and
be in a
explore
sorry
there.
state. Never
And-
go to the other place.
Yeah, and then we can go back to the Dragon Barrow and come back there later, couldn't we, and get the rest of the loot from there. Yeah, that I quite like that idea.
Yeah, it's a pretty good idea.
Alright, so I say to Xanth, alright, we're thinking that we don't want to waste your time, and we want to go to the Circle of Thunder first, if that's alright with you.
That's fine by me. Sooner we get there, sooner we can clear out the infestation.
Alright, lead the way.
Okay. Which way are you heading?
Forward.
Whichever way Xanth is going.
Okay, so he skirts around the outside of the clearing rather than going straight through. Just in case.
Alright, we follow. I follow him.
Me too.
Okay, so you head
Sorry.
on.
Streams crashed on my iPad.
I think it went a bit dodgy for me. Let me just OBS is. I think OBS is being a bit silly, possibly. Let me just check Inspector, because it seems to be being a bit dodgy at the moment. No dropped frames though. Funnily enough. Oh, why do I always have to log into this thing? There you go. No, it says it's alright. Unstable. I think it's just OBS being a bit silly. Maybe there's too much going on in the background of the PC because
The
updates.
stream is lagging for me. That's silly.
I think it's got back to normal now. Just give it a refresh, maybe.
Oh, unfair.
Yes, that's why I said to refresh.
I've done it.
See,
Oh,
with
even
lag
mod
all
video down more. Disgraceful.
Yeah,
He's
no.
used it against us to get more monies.
Yeah, the like half a pence per stream.
Yeah, the half penny that we get.
Yeah. Right,
We're
so
on a full 12p now.
nice. You carry on through the rest of the day, ignoring the well-planned encounter.
No, we're in the
Like-
plot.
Are you angry now?
No, it just
Got his
gives
red
me...
pen out.
Oh no.
No. It's not a red pen moment, definitely not. It just gives me
Blue pen.
a lot more experience for what to not set up for.
Yeah.
So actually,
campaign.
OBS needs a red pen marked against it then.
Absolutely. Even though it's weird, it's not showing any dropped frames as such, so I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, it's all good. So, as you work your way through the rest of the woods, the light starts to dim towards the end of the day. And now I'll have to read up on this circle of thunder. Damn it. I'm trying to do some last minute things because you didn't do any prep this week. Ooh. We must be cautious. So, Xanth gets your attention while you're still travelling through the woods, just to let you know that he's starting to recognise areas. Interesting. God damn it. Ooh. That's cool. Yeah. Lets you know that you are starting... Oh, it's doing it again, I think. Yeah, it's doing it again. Starting to get near to the area. And if you didn't want to arrive in the middle of the night, it would be wise for you to make camp
Yeah.
so you're prepared.
Alright. Then that is what we'll do. I mean, I don't want to drag a centaur that we've just met into, exploring an area and trying to take out enemies in the middle of the night.
Wow, Townie, wow.
It's great, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Thank you.
Is probably not the word I would use to describe it, but, you know, there we go. Cool. Right. What are you laughing at?
Look at Twitter.
Which bit?
Look at Townie.
Look at Townie.
Just look at me. Don't look at anyone else. Just me.
You.
All eyes on me.
Right, so what are you doing?
Making camp and taking a long rest.
Okay. Go for it.
And I think for convenience sake and routine's sake, I think we should all take the same watches as before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copy that.
So
Yay!
me and Harrison's second watch,
Me and
Giara
Xanth
and Xanth, and Evelyn and Malkath third.
Yeah.
So, you find a decent place to camp for the night, just atop ridge, slightly uneven ground. Nice little hill with a fairly decent sized clearing for you to all sort of camp out, keep an eye on things for the night. Ring of trees just around. Obviously a natural ring of trees just around the top of the ridge. So Xanth and Gioa, if you guys want to make your perception checks.
Four.
14. Let me just check what Xanth got. That'll be a 15 for Xanth. So yeah, again, simple evening. The sounds of the woodland, nothing out of the ordinary, nothing you wouldn't have expected on a night like tonight. You can hear the distant howling of wolves, but they sound very far away. Not close enough to be of any danger to you. And the rest of your watch passes without issue. So, who's on second watch?
Me and Harrison.
Okay, you guys make your rolls.
Oops. 6.
Wow.
Oh, I got a 6 too.
Wow.
Well, that's us all dead.
You think you hear the roars of a Tarrasque?
No, there is no thinking about hearing the roars of a Tarrasque. You would hear
Here.
the roar of a Tarrasque if you were going to hear the roar of a Tarrasque. Okay,
Indeed.
so as you guys sit and chat, as the way you do, Just about things in general. The first you're aware of anything out of the ordinary is when you hear the terrible battle cries of a band of orcs charging up the hill towards you.
Should I hide?
They have seen you. You are completely unaware of their presence, and they are closing in on you. You both need to roll for initiative, if you please,
Oh, just them.
as they caught you unawares and unprepared for
I
the
rolled
battle
a
ahead.
12.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no. Sparky's got all the stuff set up for that cave encounter.
Let me just move all these books while we prepare.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh.
I don't have any trees, that's the issue.
Uh-oh.
I need to get some trees on the terrain list.
Let's use this instead.
You could just leaf them out.
Oh, God. Forgot he was there.
Yeah, just use this instead.
Right, let's set the scene with some music.
That's my job.
No, it isn't.
Lovely music with him on it.
You've had your turn for the night. So, what did you guys get for your initiative rolls?
I rolled a 12.
Both
Oh.
6.
You got what?
No, you didn't. You rolled a 21 for initiative, didn't you?
No,
No,
I
that was-
rolled a 6.
That was perception.
So
No,
you've
that
got-
was
That was
that was
Jim.
got a
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, what? New one, sorry. Yeah.
Okay. Where the hell did your 6 come from? Oh, that was your watch perception. Right, yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Fucking rogues, man. Right, let's just set the scene, shall we? See what I can do. So, get thinking about it. Let me just roll for these guys. Okay. Of that and of that. And that. Okay. Right, Harrison, you would be up first. Let's say. Boom, boom, boom. Yep, we'll say that to you as well. Let me just get the.
Can't see the table, just in
Yeah,
case
I
you
know.
didn't know.
Well,
I don't sure whether you were sure.
I was sure. Trust me. I was sure.
Cool. Oh, la, 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 la.
What the hell was that?
Right. We're nearly there. It's all good. These could be the trees.
Perfect trees.
Yeah, well, they'll do for now.
During an opera I played in, I dressed up as a tree once.
What type
You
of tree?
do come out with random, don't you?
I
No, that's true. It's true.
I know it might be a true story, but you
really
still
happened.
do come out with random. Okay, so
It was an oak tree, I think, because it was
And
false start.
Harrison.
Was you in like a full like costume?
We stuck green paper hands on hats with pointy bits, basically.
Did you have to T-pose?
Breaking now.
No, because we were playing our instruments as well, so
Sounds a bit awkward, that does.
Oh my god!
Now, I have the perfect. Nope, that's the wrong one.
You're very proud of that one, aren't you, Townie?
I'm very proud.
Perfect Xanth. I was like, oh, I don't have a centaur model, but you know, I've got a dragon ogre, so.
I thought you said I've got a giraffe then.
Yeah, that'll do. Why not?
Yeah,
Good enough.
exactly.
Sparky,
just-
I think that pun deserves a red pen.
Any pun that comes out of his mouth deserves a red pen, to be fair.
Oh, that one.
Told you it was like half down.
Stream loops. Right, so these guys have made it about this far up the hill.
Are they the trees?
Yeah, the pillars of the trees.
Yeah, the black bits around. These are the trees. This is a load of dice. These are the orcs charging up. There's a lot of them that you can see. So the rest
Not
of
as
the
scary as Dave.
party currently asleep. And there's one slightly different at the back. Where's my notebook? Harrison, what are you gonna do?
Right, there's a lot there. Right, so I'm going to take my crossbow
Mm-hmm.
and take a pot shot at the first one. At the one that's the nearest the front.
Ah, shit, I moved the dice. Okay, just gotta leave everyone else asleep.
No, I'm gonna shout to Carlton, wake everybody up. I'm just gonna take a pot shot at one of them.
Okay. Make your roll.
$13.
Ooh. Ooh. Let's have a look. I should remember by now. That is a hit, indeed. So the first one, did you
Right.
say? The one here.
Yeah.
Cool.
The one at the front, yeah. So, oh god. So that's 5 damage.
5 points of damage. Okay.
Yep.
I've lost it again. Okay, so. Sorry, I'm just getting myself prepared because I wasn't as prepared as I could have been for this bit. So, the first one takes the bolt in his thigh, stumbles a little bit, carries on running, just grits its teeth as it just looks down at the bolt sticking out of its thigh. It carries on charging towards you with its great axe brandished. Is that your go?
Yeah, because I can only use my rapiers for dual wielding, so
Just gonna
that's
stand
all I
there?
can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand my ground.
Okay. What did you roll, Carlton?
12.
Okay, so the first set of orcs get to go first.
Okay.
I don't like doing them all in one go, so I do them in batches. So this guy is going to charge straight at you, Harrison, as you shot it right in the leg. Charging at you with its great axe brandish.
That was a really good draw.
30. Manages to make it there. Just before. Not any further. Stops dead. And just right in your face. The second one's going to charge straight towards Harrison. The Carlton, should I say. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, this one doesn't even manage to make it either. Stops dead in front of you. What they're going to do, they're going to use their action and just close the gap. But not actually attack, so they get into you. Closing within melee range, but not actually able to attack. They're just charging straight at you. And these three following up. This one's going to sweep round the back here. 6, charging into the camp. Right, so there you go. Carlton, onto you.
Right, I am going to get my horn out and I'm going to do this. To try and wake everyone up.
That'd probably do it. If the roars didn't work, then that would definitely work. So yeah, you guys, the rest of you, you hear the blaring sound of Carlton's horn, and you start. Yeah, he's got a horn in his gear. I just had to check. My God.
I thought he was doing Darude Sandstorm then, I don't know why.
I don't know, I thought it was starting a car or something. And that's the DMCA offer us. Thanks. Lovely. So yeah, you hear the blare of the horn and you start to rouse from your slumber. But not joining on this round. You can roll initiative for the next round of combat. Yeah, you guys, if you just roll your initiative now, so it's ready for the next round.
God damn it.
Woo!
Solo.
Haven't seen.
Solo. Solo. What did you roll? Tiny one.
Got 5.
5. Was that total plus your dexterity bonus?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you get that? 5 for Gioa. Malkath. Also rolled a 5. Xanth. Ooh, that's the 15 plus things.
Plus things.
So Xanth is centaur thing. So, oh no, that's a cow. So 17 for Xanth. Not bad, not bad.
Nice.
So if anybody's got that noted anywhere.
Yeah.
Cool.
What was Malkath?
Malkath was a 5.
Right.
Same as Gioa, but I would imagine Malkath would have the dex bonus
Yep.
and go before. Yeah. How many hit points do you have? Oof.
Because there is something I'd like to do for my bonus action. If
Yep, go for it. That was definitely your action, blowing of the horn.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Misty Step, and I'm going to.
Hold on.
quotation.
Yes,
Stop calling them
but what does Misty Step say? Because I know a little about Misty Step.
Briefly surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. That's literally it.
Okay, no, that's
It's
fine then,
only
yeah.
verbal.
Yeah.
I thought it
So
was something
I would-
following an action, but no. It's just the way it was
Okay,
used,
so-
I imagine.
I was thinking, right, I wanted to move right next to Harrison. Would
Mhm.
I need to use that in order to avoid an attack of opportunity? I don't think I would,
No,
because
actually.
I'd still be in melee range.
Yeah, because of your
Alright,
placement, you could circle around this one and get there between the two of them, but you'd also be within 5 feet of Harrison as well.
Okay, in that case, I am going to use my bonus action to charge up Ensnaring Strike at first level. And
Tried to
I'm
use
gonna
that last
move
time. Yeah. See, I
I'm
told
gonna
you that
use
it's
ne-
something that it would do.
I'm
No,
gonna
I
move.
was
I'm
the
gonna
one who
move.
said that he would do that.
Go on, finish your sentence, Sergio.
I'm gonna move next to Harrison
Yep,
and then end my turn there.
cool.
I need the toilet, so I'll be right back.
Yep, not a problem. So, you see the familiar figure of an anchorite in the background, striding towards the rest of you, charges up the hill to close the gap, and then he's going to bless 3 of the orcs. So this one on Harrison, this one on Carlton, and this one here with the dual wield. And that's its action. And then these 2 orcs are going to try and close the distance. 6. And use their action to boost a bit further. This one's going to get right up to Xanth. And this guy. 1, 2, 6. Get up to here. And these guys have got short bows. They're just going to try and get into a range to shoot. This one's going to move next to the anchorite and take a pot shot. Just seeing if we can get an angle. This one's going to move around here. Right, so no, can't really get this one can't really get a shot in. Probably get to Harrison from there. Okay, short bow. Anyone have a short bow?
I think so. Hang on, it might be a longbow actually.
Yeah, you got a
Oh,
long
that's a
bow.
longbow.
Yeah.
Let's
Just
get
for the
stats up
range.
here.
No, it's alright. I've got a second D&D thing up. 80 and 320, that's fine. So, first one, this one is going to have a pot shot at Carlton. We'll class that as the roll. That was a 5, so that's definitely a miss. This one here, going to have a pot shot at Harrison. 6 plus things. Which I would assume would be a miss. Yeah, it's 7 to
Yeah.
hit. Because it's dex, isn't it, for bows?
I think so.
Yeah. And the other one, another pot shot at Carlton, would be a 13 to hit. So that is definitely a miss. So these guys, peppering you with their bows, do absolutely nothing. So, next round. You guys start to wake up. How are we looking for 17 for Tesco lasagna?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Horse.
Excuse me. Tesco lasagna. Oh, that's terrible.
That's
Oh.
a really old reference.
Yeah, off Findus crispy pancakes. Okay, so first up, we're gonna go with Harrison.
Right, just point to, because I'm confused now, because the one you moved as Carlton I thought was me.
No, you're this.
So-
You're the one in white right here. What I'm gonna try and do, I'll tell you what. Now the combat's zoomed in a bit. Do you want me to just do it a
Zoom
bit
in
like
If
this?
you can.
Yeah. So I can try and keep all the minis in there. So you are this one here. Right. If I'm painting up these guys, would it be easier for you to be able to see it if I like painted a certain colour on the bases?
Oh,
I think that might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than doing them like.
Base, yeah.
Well, the thing is.
Yeah.
Just so I know, what's the blue magic effect ring? Is what?
That's
what's-
Bless.
What happens?
The
That's
Anchorite cast Bless on these three guys.
Which one's the anchorite?
The golden one.
This one here.
Is the one at the bottom that's brownish colour?
Right,
Yeah.
got it.
So,
Right, so-
the guy fighting you is the one that's got the bolt in his thigh.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I'm in melee range, so it's
Yeah, you are.
the usual fancy footwear.
Fancy
Does not
dancy
appear.
footwork. Go for it.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa.
right. Roll for damage.
Fancy.
14.
Yeah. So this guy charges at you, and you just engage your fighting stance, and just as he's charging, straight through his throat with the rapier. Bring it back out. He just charges and just lands face first at your feet.
Just you as a
Dead. So instantly, that's one dispatched. You've still got your bonus action and movement.
Yeah, so I'm going to move up to. I'm gonna leave the one next to Carlton because I think Carlton can handle that one.
Yep. So you moved around
So I'll move
for a good reason.
up to the.
Remember, if you stay within 5 feet of me, I can intercept damage for you.
Oh yeah.
Right, on second thoughts then, I will move within melee range next to Carlton, the
Yep.
one that's attacking Carlton,
Yep.
and use my bonus action to hit that one.
Okie doke.
26.
Yeah, I think that's probably a hit.
And that's 6 to hit.
Damage, you mean?
6 damage.
Damage, yeah.
You're trying to hit it twice with the one sword. So yeah, as you I was dead. As you're leaning with your other rapier, just manoeuvring yourself around Carlton, you stab it right in the shoulder as it's trying to raise its weapon to. Yes, you can.
Thank you. And that's
Oh,
an
that
extra
was
5 damage.
that was terrible. That was terrible. So yeah, you thrust at it with the shorter rapier, and you just give it a bit of a slash as you take it out, and his arm is sort of starting to look a bit battered and hanging limp at its side now. God's sake, how much is that? Yeah, this one has taken a good amount of damage there, with its sword arm now hanging limp.
And yep, I'll stay there just
Cool.
in case.
Right, so on the list, I think it would be Evelyn next. Am I right?
Woo! Yeah, so I've got stand up, right?
Yep. So that's half your
So
movement,
that's half my movement, of course.
and you quickly take in everything going on around you, you're like, shit, there's orcs.
Right. So yeah, half my movement.
Yeah, Carlton wasn't being a dick. He meant to do that for a good reason.
What are we doing about my movement being 35? Are we just saying 15 or 20? That's been used? It's
We're
a bit
saying
awkward.
17 has been used.
Okay, cool. Okay, I was just wondering if you was rounding it. Right.
I'm not rounding. I'm not rounding fives.
Okay, I'm gonna use spike growth.
Okay.
Am I within range? 150 feet.
Oh,
Is
it's pretty
that-
much anywhere
that's
on the
right,
board.
Right, I'm gonna put it so the center is right on Mr. Goldie at the bottom.
Mr. Goldie.
So he's
So
right in the center of it.
Yeah.
is that
Mr. Brownie.
20?
whatever he is.
Is that 20 foot? 20 foot
Yeah.
cube. Yeah. So gets that guy and the two next to him. Right, this one's on there, that one's on there. So the center is
20 foot
Yeah.
cube? 20 foot something.
Yeah.
Circle.
I thought it was a cube, not a circle.
There's a circle next to it. Yeah,
You
it's
sure?
that. What have you had that, mate?
Well, that's where the center is anyway. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Sphere then. It's a circle. Evelyn,
Yeah.
who doesn't know how to play D&D. Spike growth. Yeah, it's 20 foot radius.
cool.
20 foot radius.
20 foot radius centered on a
yeah.
point. Yeah.
Okay, so it is literally the entirety of that disc.
Lovely.
Yeah.
So you got the spellcaster and the three ranged guys.
Nice. Right, I'll take that off. There we go.
It's concentration as well, that isn't it? Does it do anything instantly, or is it just when you move?
Oh yeah, it's concentration.
Yeah, it is. I'll just assume
Yeah, it is. Sorry. The area becomes difficult terrain for the duration. When a creature moves into or within the area, it takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 foot it travels. So it wouldn't have done anything until they move.
that. Okay.
But they roll wisdom to see if they've realised it's appeared.
Yep, that's a good point. So,
Yeah.
that dude, that's a 19.
What's it against? It'd be just against my save DC, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so 12. So yeah.
Spell save DC. So yeah, it looks down at its feet and it's like,
Uh-oh.
just glares at the group. This guy next to it, 18. Yep, so he's aware. That guy there, 4. Nope, completely unaware. This one,
Lovely.
that's an 18 as well. So the one on the far left-hand side, or yeah, this one here is completely oblivious to it. But the other 3 are completely aware of it being there. Okay. Anything else? Or is that your go?
I'm gonna use the rest of my movement to head. Oh no, actually, I might stay where I think I'm gonna stay where I am actually,
Right.
because I've got the range. So yeah.
Cool. Okay, so who's next? Lasagna Town. So Xanth, hearing the horn, eventually sorting out his 4 legs and his 2 arms, manages to stand himself up and sees this orc just hovering above him, weapon in hand, ready to slash down. He's like, nope, not having any of that. Oh, cool. That's nice. So he grabs his pike off the ground next to him and just launches into it. Ooh, yeah, it's a
Is
hit.
this guy obsessed with fish?
Oh, for God's sake. So yeah, it slaps him across the face with his pike. Because that was a 20 to hit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. And that does an immense 8 points of damage.
I was expecting to say 1.
No, it was only 8, unfortunately. Don't tell me that's a gif. That's that fish jumping out of the river and hitting somebody in the face, isn't it, gif?
No.
No?
That's a different one.
Oh, that's a shame.
It's
Oh,
a
okay.
better one.
Poor fish. So yeah, that did 8 points of damage on its first lunge. So this guy took it in the chest. Nowhere particularly serious, but it did a decent amount of damage to it with his giant pike that he's got. And then you just see him rear up and bring his front 2 hooves down on the floor as it drops out of my book. Yeah. Rears up in true horse style and brings his front 2 hooves down upon it. There it is. I'll tell you what. This book, I don't think I need anymore. Oh, apart from the anchor, right? It's gonna be so much easier when I've just got it all on screen. So that is 9 plus 6. Okay, so that's a hit. Jesus Christ, that does more damage than the bloody pike. So yeah, he just stomps on his head. It lands on the floor and he just stomps with his other hoof and just splatters its head all over the floor. This guy's no slouch when it comes to fighting. I didn't realise.
Wow. That's messy.
And then he
Oh,
just
Awesome.
continues the shout, "Arise, arise to battle!" and charges in to the next one,
What?
ready to fight again. Okay, so what's next on the list? That one is now dispatched. Can't remember who was next.
I think
that
it
one,
was
that
the
one,
orc, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can't remember which was which. But I think I do now. That one, and that one. Okay. No, actually, it was that one, and that one. 2 down. Yeah, 3 to go. Okay, so this guy with his great axe is going to take a swing at Xanth after seeing him just obliterate his mate. Oof. That is great axe plus 5, so that's a 16. Yeah, he don't have much armor, doesn't our Xanth, so that's a hit. And it does could be good, could be bad. I don't know if you can see that at the top of the screen, but I rolled a 1 for damage.
Hooray.
So that's a whole 4 points of damage to Xanth. So he tries to slash at him with his great axe. He parries it a little bit, but he takes a good slash across his side. So it leaves a deep cut just near his ribs, but not too grave. Yeah. And this guy got slashed by Harrison. He's going to turn around and have a slash back at you with his sword. He's got a straight up short sword. Oh, with disadvantage because he's had to swap it to his wrong hand. So 14, does that hit Harrison?
Nope.
So yeah, taking his sword out of his now limp hand hanging down at his side. He has a slash at you, but he just can't manage to get it, and you just parry it with ease. Oh, actually, bless. Plus D4. What about 16? Does that hit?
No.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, you parry it with ease. And the next one... Pretty sure it was this one that was sneaking around the side. This one's going to charge towards Evelyn.
Yay.
5, yeah. And have a sneaky slash with its short sword. Psst. Does 21 hit?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, good,
Just
good.
a feeling.
I got a feeling. And that is, 8 points of damage with its short sword.
Okay, there we go.
So if you'd like to make a concentration check for me.
Yeah, where I can't see it. Well, I'm gone blind.
Just roll a d20.
This is draw D20. Okay.
Yeah. 10 or more, you're fine.
Okay, D20. That is an 8. Is it what modifier?
No modifier.
No, 8.
You failed. The spell fizzles from your mind as the pain stinging from that short sword strike knocks your concentration off, and the spell fizzles away, and the spikes just recede back into the earth. All you had to do was roll a 10.
I can retry if you want. I don't
No,
mind.
no, it's all good. It's all good. Can't have it too easy now, can you?
I'm just intrigued. What do I got?
I'm just gonna leave that there out of
Aw.
ease. Oh, never mind, eh? Never do re-rolls if you can't do them, because it just make you feel bad. I'm gonna leave the template
No,
there
it's
because
too
it's too
bad.
much of a faff to get rid of it. But I have ordered some of those outline templates for Christmas. So the ones I can just put around things, which make it much easier. Don't mean I'm not going to use that one anymore, though, Granny. Just so you know.
Yeah. Well,
Um,
actually, that one's because if you wanted to make your own, you could use it as a template to draw them off, couldn't you?
yeah, exactly true. Yeah. Good shout. First time chat. This was the first adventure I ever played. To be perfectly honest with you, Louis, this is the first adventure that most of us have ever played. This is the first adventure I've DM'd, and yeah, this is our first full-on proper experience of D&D. Is he still playing bloody games? Well, he's supposed to be D&D. He isn't he? He's playing like Happy
Yeah.
Room or whatever you call it.
Happy room.
I can't remember what you call that one.
People playground.
Is it Happy
People-
Wheels?
People Playground.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so who's next? On the list for you guys,
Carlton.
Carlton. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel.
Right, so yeah, I'm just gonna do a simple longsword strike on this
Do it.
this guy.
Do it.
24 to hit.
Yeah, a simple longsword strike. You're not going to use your Dragonslayer.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
they use.
no, I mean using my Dragonslayer.
Don't fucking call it a simple longsword then. Jesus Christ. I'll take it off you.
All right,
It will leave you of its own accord.
24 to hit with my
Yes.
shiny new longsword.
That is a hit.
And 12 damage.
12 damage. Oof. So yeah, finishing off what Harrison started, you just cleave this one straight through and it just falls down at your feet. Dead.
Okay, so there's one next to Evelyn, right?
Yep, one next to Evelyn that's just taken a chunk out of her.
Right, I'm gonna head over to Evelyn.
Yep.
So that I'm within 5 feet of Evelyn, and I'm gonna make my second attack on that one.
Second, oh yeah, of course you get a second one, don't you? Go for it.
I do. Natural 20.
Nice.
And 18
Yeah,
points
I'm gonna
of
let you-
damage.
I'm gonna let you finish this one in style.
So, as I dispatch the first one, I twirl my sword around. I see that Evelyn's just been hurt, so I just run at it. I then jump as high as I can and just do a slash attack straight at it. And
Yeah, as it-
I cleave it.
Where do I get my miniatures
A
from? I get them from
jumping
all over the
slash.
place.
A
Yeah. So as it
jumping
hears
slash
you,
attack.
as it hears you charging towards it, it tries to raise up its sword to protect it, but you just cut straight through the sword and straight down, all the way from neck down to chest, and it just falls down in 2 parts at your feet, dead. So these
I
orcs,
say, this sword is awesome.
these orcs were from I can't remember what it's called, Dwarf King's Hold or something, from Mantic Games. It was just a load that got in a Kickstarter. Some of these are WizKids miniatures. This is an old Games Workshop Dragon Ogre that I'm just using as a centaur at the moment. These are Ender Toys terrain printed things. And yeah, it's just a mishmash of all sorts of different miniatures, to be fair. But this one, super proud of. This is Caleb, Widowgast, plus Frumpkin. And this is going to be Granny Spark's new character for the homebrew campaign that we're going to do. So yeah. Isn't that right, Granny?
Yep.
And we have your new familiar en route at the moment, ready for Christmas as well. Okay,
What
so
kind of animals your familiar gonna be?
You'll have to wait and see.
I'm looking
Aye,
forward
I
to
gonna
seeing
say.
that. Anyway,
right.
okay, well, I just got
So
2
you're not
kills in 1 turn.
So you're not
bad.
using your entangling strike then,
Well,
or does that
thing
just go
is,
now?
Yeah, it was a bit of a waste, sadly, because it's.
I mean,
the
what would you
first- it's
rather?
The next time I hit a creature with a weapon attack, so you know.
Yeah,
But,
it would have been
2
used on
kills
the.
in 1 turn. I'm quite proud of that.
Yeah, it would have been used on the Nat 20, wouldn't it? Really? So.
No, it would have been used on the first one because I.
Yeah, which
charged it
was the
up
nat-
beforehand.
20, wasn't it?
The nat 20.
Oh
was the
no,
second
that's right.
attack.
Yeah, it would have been used on the first one that had 3 hit points left. Yeah, that's right.
I am going to. No, I'm not going to use Harness Divine Power. I don't need to do that right now. I end my turn there.
I'm going to say you've got movement left if you wanted, but
Let's. Okay, actually, that.
because you've only used 10 feet of movement, so.
All right. I head back to next to Harrison,
Okay.
and then I end my turn.
You got it. Okay, so up next is our wonderful friend, the Anchorite.
Yay.
Don't know what that one does, but I don't think it's any good. So, seeing how easily you seem to be dispatching everything, it's gonna gather, raise its hand to the sky, try and channel the energy, and release a lightning bolt straight towards you. Not worrying about the guys in front, but it's gonna do a path straight through you two, and then it will inevitably hit Gioa, who's lying down at the back as well.
Yeah, that's alright.
What was that? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not worried.
Yeah.
Lightning bolt.
Lightning
So that-
bolt saving throws, anyway.
Yeah, I
isn't
think
it?
so. But if you're prone, which you technically are if you haven't stood up yet, I think you get disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. A stroke of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in a direction you choose. Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw. So, it would be, to be fair, I'm willing to guess it would catch both of these guys. Both the two orcs in front of you. Don't care at this point. He's seen what you guys can do. And he just wants you dead. So, what's its... spells DC is 12. So, dex saving throw. So,
Okay.
the one with bless passes without the bless. This one
So is
passes.
that me as well?
Yep, so you and Carlton, dex saving throw, just straight up roll.
21, that's a pass for me.
Yep,
25.
25, so you two both passed with disadvantage.
So first one's an 8.
Okay,
Second one is even worse. Second one is a 6.
so Gioa fails as he's still trying to rouse himself from sleep. Let's see how
This is
much
gonna hurt.
damage we do. That's fine, it's only 8d6.
What?
You should know, you've used one before.
Yes, the points of 8.
8d6. It's quite
Half for us. But
It's quite
all
a
damage
yeah.
for you,
It was
'cause-
quite a low DC, but yeah,
I have terrible
you were kind of prone at the time, and no favors. Okay. Oh shit. 6, 12, 18,
48 damage.
21, 27. So, yeah, you take 27 points of damage.
Oof.
6.
So, fried to a crisp, still alive. But the other two take 13 points, and these guys also take 13 points of damage. And as the lightning passes through them, you just see it just fry them, and they just collapse. Smoke rising from their now blackened corpses as it just completely did them in, even though they passed their dex save. But yeah, you two both take 13 points of damage as well from that, as the lightning bolt just courses along the ground, zapping the both of you, and then finishing off, passing through Gioa, and then just channeling into the nearby tree. Spits on the floor. Okay, how are you two looking?
I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm not too bad. That was the first lot of points I lost anyway, so
Okay. Right.
I'm,
Now they've got
I'm
a
still
nice
more than
Now they've got a nice open target with some wisps of smoke curling from them. These guys are gonna just take pot shots at you two. But as I can't decide who they're gonna shoot at. 1 to 3, 4 to 6. So the first one's gonna shoot at Harrison. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
oh dear.
It's alright, so it's short, but it's only D6, I think. Short bow. Oh, for God's sake. I meant to do it on D&D Beyond, not on Google. Short bow. Dragonwing short bow, that sounds fun. Okay, so that is... Oh, it's 2d6, isn't it? Well, the first one was a 6, and the second one was a 2. And that'll be plus 1, so 9 points of damage
Okay.
for Harrison from that first bow. Bye, hello. And the second one is going to
Okay.
take a pot shot at Carlton this time.
Hang on. What was that damage? I missed that because my audio cut out.
It's fine, it won't for you. But this...
No, but what? How much damage did that do to Harrison?
It was like 6, wasn't it?
8.
8. I use interception.
Can you do that from ranged attacks?
Yep.
Okay. Right, so what do you do?
So I rolled a 3 plus 3, so that damage is reduced by 6. So
Okay.
Harrison only takes 2 damage.
2 points of damage. There you go. So if you've already knocked 8 off, just add 6.
Yeah.
Is that? I'm
right.
guessing that's what you've already done, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just heal yourself back 6. Just seeing Giora right now.
I was ready for that, and then suddenly, as the damage was rolled, my audio cut out. I had to rejoin the channel.
Does
so-
a 12 hit Carlton? Does a 12 hit Carlton?
No.
Okay, and the next one, that's at Harrison as well, and that's a 3, so that won't hit. Okay, that's there goes done. Now we're on to the rest of the party. So I believe it will be Malkath first. So Malkath, being the monk that she is, standing up. Where? What's going on? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What can I do? Help.
Flurry of blood.
Yeah, but she's not in combat with anyone. She's just used her half her movement to stand up. So she's got 20 feet left. So she can't actually get in with anybody. So not going to waste a breath weapon for this one. So she's just going to charge over towards Xanth and help out with that fight. Right, so she's right behind you guys now. Now, Gioa, it's your turn.
Okay. I would like to stand up.
I would like to rage. You stand up.
And then...
Gingerly, because you're a little bit crisp around the edges.
And then, am I
Smell of ozone still burning your nostrils.
Am I able to get to within 120 feet of the anchorite without being in direct line of sight with anyone else?
You're able to be in with 120 feet by not moving, without direct line of sight.
With any of the party?
It would be difficult. What is it you're trying to do?
Lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt.
Retaliation lightning bolt.
The way you are, you've only got 15 feet of movement left. Safely, without hitting any of your party, no.
Then I'll just wait until next turn.
Okay. YOLO. Yeah, just do it through those two. They've already survived one.
Chance of a little heal or anything?
You what?
Any chance of a little heal or anything?
I mean, he just took 32 points of lightning damage.
Oh. Yeah, it did, yeah. Fair enough, yep. No problem.
You've got an action to use this turn.
Actually, yeah, so I want to get as close as I can to where I want to be.
Right, so if you want to do that, you probably want to move a bit around here. 2, 3. There, that's as far as you can move, unless you want to use an action to move. Or actually use your action this turn
I'm going to cast second level cure wounds.
on...
Myself.
Good idea.
Yeah.
So it crisply walks up and gingerly totters towards Evelyn. And then heals himself. You can see the red tinge and blackened skin start to fade away. A nice, healthy pink skin shining through. The burn marks fading from his body. How much did you heal?
10.
Heal yourself up to... Oh, you already have. Cool. Right, is that your go?
Yup.
Cool. Yeah, that's it. Oh, no. Yeah, that's it. We're done. Back top of the round. Harrison, it's you.
Right. Well, I've just counted it out, and I can't get within movement
Metagamer.
of the anchorite. So
I'm going to get rid of grids.
I'm going to use my crossbow
Okie dokie.
and take a pot shot at him. So
Copyright.
19.
19 would hit, yep, definitely. I haven't written down its health.
That's 5.
5 points of damage, did you say?
Yeah.
So yeah, as you loose your bolt towards the anchorite, it tries to dodge out of the way, and it just sort of glides off its shoulder, not embedding, but just leaving a gash. Because shoulders seem to be the go-to for doing damage.
And there's nothing else I can do.
Well, there's
So
probably
I will
lots you can
use
do.
that. Hang on, let me see. I'll use my movement to head towards him, but just stay a little bit out of range. As long as I've got enough movement left next time to get towards him. If you know what I
Well,
mean.
what is your movement?
30.
Well, obviously you don't know if he'll move or not, so how
No.
far how close do you want to be?
Say half distance.
So you want to move 15
Yeah.
or 20?
Yeah, 20 I'll do, yeah.
Okay, so just there, right. Cool. Right, that's your go. I believe Xanth next. So this guy, he's just annoyed him with the great axe. So he's going to try and run him through with the pike first and foremost. So that is 15, which is a hit. So that does 1d10 plus 4 piercing damage. A 1. So a whole 5 points of damage to this guy. Right, so that one's dead. I forgot about that. That one's dead. That one's dead. There's 3 left and that one. What did I say? 4 points of damage. No, that's 5 points of damage. So yeah. He lunges at him with his pike. Tries to deflect it, but just merely pushes it into his thigh instead. And now he's going to try and stomp on this guy with his hooves. Yeah, that's a 20 to hit. Not an actual. And that is 2d6 plus 4. So 9 points of damage. It just stomps this guy into the dirt and kicks its legs out from under him and just finishes it off. Just stomping on it until it just stops moving. That's another one down. Yeah, like I say, he's no slouch for combat. And then he's just going to move around, get into a bit of cover behind these trees. Because he don't want the guys with the bows shooting at him. He's not got as much armour as you lot. Right, so, Carlton.
Well,
Is it you next?
he's got more natural armor than some people, just not me. I'm the only one wearing actual armor. Anyway,
Harrison, what's your armour class?
18.
Thought so.
So I'm gonna move once again next to Harrison.
Okay. Any particular
And
side, or
then
does it matter?
To the side, and then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the anchorite.
Go for it.
Oh, what a waste! That's a 9.
Yeah. So you try and gather your divine energy, and aim it straight at the anchorite, but he just manages to move out of the way as the light flashes past him.
Right. I'm gonna charge up. I'm gonna charge up this time Searing Smite, and I'm gonna charge it up at 2nd level for my bonus action, and then end my turn there.
Cool. Searing Smite. Almighty Smiter. Okay, it is now the Anchorite's turn. Let me just double check something here. Okay, so he's just gonna charge straight towards Harrison. Say, kill these two! I'm gonna release a thunder wave. So a wave of thunderous force sweeps out from him. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from the Anchorite. So that's why he moved forward, so as not to get the other guys. Must make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural 20.
Well, it was worth a shot. Shame its spell DC is so low. So 2d8 thunder damage. Oh, roll bad as well. So you each take 2 points of thunder damage. And you stay where you are.
Intercepting that.
And you
no point in me intercepting that.
And you stay where you are. Yeah. Yeah. If that had gone well, you'd have been pushed away and taken 4 points of damage, but never mind. Evelyn laughing in ranged attack. Exactly. You'd have been yeeted away from him. Wanted to try and use... Yeah, but anyway, whatever.
My uncanny dodge, but there's no point for 2 points.
Well, you say that. Right. So, for God's sake, will you stop messaging me? So this one.
Is it still on it?
Yeah. He's gonna take a pot shot at Malkath, who is now out in the open and much easier target than the two that are in front of the Anchorite. And that's a miss, most definitely. This one's gonna go for Carlton. Ooh, 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Yay! I finally hit Carlton. And that is 6 points of piercing damage from a short bow. As it releases the arrow and it manages to get through your armor and stick in you somewhere. And the other one is also going to shoot at you, and that is an 18.
18?
Yep.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh, I thought your armor class was 19.
No, it's 18.
Okay, so that arrow managed to break through. Oh, that one does 7 points of damage.
Ooh.
So yes. And they're just going to back off slightly. They're like, yeah, we see what's happening here. I'm just going to leave the Anchorite to it. Right, so next up, I believe, would be Malkath. So Malkath, being Malkath, is going to... 1, 2, 3, 4. And charge around behind the anchorite, flanking it with Carlton. I'm just going to unleash unarmed strike. Good job, she flanked. Why am I doing it like that? No, let's do it properly. Unarmed strike. Advantage. Roll. Yes, hit. So damage. Wow. 4 points of damage. She rolled a 1. So manages to catch him in the buttock with one fist. Not doing a lot of damage, but you know, stinging a little bit. Flurry of blows. There you go, Granny. So let's advantage that one. Wow. A 10 and a 1. Is that a hit? I think it's still a hit, yeah. So damage. Oh, max damage. 9 points of damage. So this time, just cracks him in the kidney. It's taken a few.
Who is that again? Sorry.
The anchorite in front of you guys. No, she's not beating you up. Don't worry. And the last hit. That was a solid hit. Causing... Oh, max damage again. Another 9 points of damage. This guy is thoroughly regretting charging into you to try that thunder wave now. So, Giowa, you're up.
Okay, well, I can't do my plan anymore.
Yeah, I probably won't bother doing that.
Yeah,
Yes, you can.
I mean, actually, yeah, you got a point. I could still do it.
Did also that.
Some might.
I feel like just casting Entangle on, like, right on the anchorite, just that spite and getting everyone else.
I mean...
Evelyn, should I do it?
I'm not allowed to comment. Because
No,
I
you're not.
may or may not get in trouble.
Red pen. Red pen.
I'll do it.
What are you doing?
Casting Entangle with the point in the middle, right on the anchorite, and it's 20-foot square.
Oh, of course it is. Right, what do they have to do?
Strength check of 14.
Strength check or 14 what?
Of 14. Or be restrained.
Or...
Be restrained.
Right, okay. So, anchorite. Passes. Right, you three, Harrison, Malkath and Carlton, need to make a strength check.
I've got no chance.
A
'cause it's
straight strength check, yeah.
Straight strength check. Is it save or...
Actually, I think it's saying...
We'll check the
Oh,
wording
it's the
of the
same for
spell.
me anyway. And guess what? I rolled a natural 20.
That's right, you whisked them all now.
Pants. So is it a saving throw or just a straight check?
Strength
Strength
check.
saving throw.
Strength saving throw.
I've
Yeah,
got
strength
3
saving
natural 20s this session.
Succeeded.
Nice. And Malkath. Malkath is restrained.
Just
Oh,
tries
Malkath.
grab Malkath.
Yeah, so as you cast your spell trying to target the anchorite, it just fights back from these vines, writhing and grasping through the earth.
Also getting everyone else out of spite.
The rest of you hack them down, but Malkath, having nothing to do that, she managed to get caught up in her arms, just holding them, grabbing hold of her legs and her feet, and she is now indeed restrained. Now I do have one for restrained. Where is it? Oh, it's this nice little pink one here. So yeah, Malkath is now restrained. Okay. Right. Back to top of the round. Harrison, you are up.
Right, well, obviously I'm gonna go for the anchorite. Fancy footwear with my
Obviously.
rapier.
Go for it. Oh, it's getting warm in here.
Oh, 16.
16. I think that is the hit, but let me double check. Yep, that's a hit. Easy hit.
That's
12 points of damage. Yes, you can. Sneak attack.
Oh, right, okay, because I was going to do my bonus action first.
Well, you might miss with your bonus action, so if you wanna,
I'll do my sneak attack first. Then.
you have to do sneak attack on a hit, you see, so this guy
11.
is looking very rough right now. Bleeding from numerous wounds as you just run him through with your rapier. Roll to hit.
And the bonus attack is 15.
That's a hit.
And that's another 8 points of damage.
He had 8 points of health left. So how you gonna do it?
Just running through from front to back.
So,
Aye.
hey, behave yourself. None of that business. So yeah, you stab him once with your fancy +1 rapier. Then you get the other one. As you're just withdrawing your magic one, you just slowly pull him towards you with the other rapier and just push straight through his chest, through his heart, and you see the light fade from his eyes as he just dies on the blade and slumps to the ground in front of you. You can see the look of fear in the other orcs as they see that their leader has just been utterly, thoroughly dispatched in front of you. Xanth. So Xanth is gonna come out from the trees.
Are you alright to zoom out a little bit so we can see the rocks?
No,
Thank you.
no, I'm not gonna.
Thank you.
Nah.
Thank you.
I didn't do it the
Thank
wrong.
you.
I didn't do it the wrong way. Shut up. You did. There you go. Look, sunlight's beaming down on this one. Xanth is going to step out of cover and break out the longbow off his back and take a pot shot at this first one over here. That is an 18 to hit, which is most definitely a hit. D8 plus 2. 3 points of damage. And then the second shot. That's a 15, which is also a hit. That's another 5. So 8 points of damage in total to that one. There's 2 arrows now, kind of like Boromir, just sticking out of its chest. So, and that's it. He's just going to stay there with his bow ready, drawing another arrow to fire again. Evelyn, is it you?
Alright, I'm gonna head down the left hand side. Well, my
Left down.
left.
Your
I
left.
don't know
So
what that is for you.
over here. Left of your character, or
Left of me viewing it. My stream's quite
The-
far
the
behind.
left-
so I
the left
can't
of the
see
screen.
anything you do.
the left of the screen? Yeah. Okay.
Right, and then I'm gonna shoot. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot the orc on the furthest left.
All right. So you gotta go between these trees so that you don't actually have the trees in front of you as cover blocking your shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Go for it.
I can't see a thing that's happening. So, alright,
That's the downside of having to do it on stream with miniatures.
that's a 10.
That's a miss.
Yeah, and then I'll use second one.
I gotta say you have 2 shots, don't you?
18.
That's a hit.
Right, this one hasn't taken damage yet, has it?
Nope. Neither of none of these guys have. Well, one has now,
That's a
obviously,
full
but
5.
full. Oh, good lord! Did you hear how I pronounced that? 5
I've got taught properly.
properly. Okay, so yeah, as you line up, take a shot. First one misses, whistles past its ear as he's not paying any attention. The second one manages to catch him just in the belly. Ugh. Grunts at you, looking up, still eyes wide in fear and shock. As it is now their turn. He's gonna take one shot at you.
Yay.
That's 16 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 5 points of damage.
Yep.
And then
there we go.
it's gonna turn tail and just yeet himself out of there. Run straight down the hill. These two, they're not even gonna shoot, they're just gonna bolt, turn, run, and use the action to run even further. Full 60 feet away. They're not staying around. So next up would be Xanth. He's just gonna move his full, and he's gonna fire the 2 shots at that one that he's already hit. Both hit, actually. What damage was it? D8 plus 2. Okay, so. Oof, jeez, there are 2 8s. So, as it's fleeing down the.
To death.
As it's fleeing down the hill, it just gets 2 arrows in the back of its skull and it just tumbles the rest of the way. Why would it be Xanth's go? It wouldn't, but whatever. Whatever, it's all good. He gets 2 goes, he's a centaur, he's better than the rest of
He
you.
went before me.
Yeah, it would have been... Yeah, it would have been Malkath and then Gioa. Malkath can't really do out, so she's gonna stay. And
I haven't had a turn this round yet.
have you not?
Started this round.
No.
Annoying.
This round's gone awfully.
Yeah, that was a little bit.
It's gone really long because this is only my second go in combat. Like, it's been so
To be
long.
fair, it should technically be your go now.
My go.
Let's say
Yeah.
before this one runs away. There you go. How's that?
Okay, so right. There aren't any I can get in melee range with, am I? Are there?
Yeah, there's this one here that ran away before his turn.
Okay. Alright, right, well, that one, longsword strikes against it then.
Dragonslayer.
First attack's a natural 1,
Yeah, that's a miss.
and the second attack is a 25 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And, that is, that's a 13 to hit. There's
That's
no
an
point in
insta-kill.
adding-
No, that's an insta kill.
there's no point in adding this, although that's that's a waste of searing smite now, because didn't actually need it to kill it.
So that one just slice its head straight off its shoulders.
Alright, I'm going to use Harness Divine Power to recover my second level spell slot, and then end my turn.
Go for it.
Are there any... There aren't any other orcs I can get in melee range with, are there?
No.
No,
But that was your
so,
full movement to get in with that one anyway.
Oh, okay, right, I end my turn then.
Okay. Right. That's pretty much it. The other one is currently fleeing with arrows sticking out of it from Evelyn. The rest of its party gone, done. Now you're just gathering yourselves up, and Malkath is like, let's check this guy out. See if it's got anything cool.
Is it still the middle of the night?
Yep.
Oh,
It was-
Yeah,
so maybe
I forgot about that.
It was partway through your second watch.
Us humans should have had a few disadvantages there. We don't have dark vision.
You've got your campfire going
yeah.
and stuff, so
Yes.
there's dim light
Maybe,
around.
so-
Moonlight, you know, it's not too bad. Go for it.
Maybe we should have. Maybe we should finish our rest. Our rest before we.
Well, I mean, your long rest is technically interrupted, so you'd have to try again.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to try again if the rest of you are.
Let's have a lay-in.
It's like when you're trying to get to sleep, but then you don't actually manage to. You just need to try again.
Yeah, it's like when you go for the toilet during the night, you just got to go back to bed.
Yeah.
I'm happy to.
Try again.
Or somebody coughs a lot during the night, or somebody cries a lot during the night. You know, it's kind of like that, so you never actually feel like you ever get a long fucking rest in your life, ever.
It's kind of like
It's kind of like...
Chudder, I thought he was just on about Sparky.
I was. It's kind of like that, you know. Right, well... Malkath is suggesting that you just have a pat round these guys and see if they've got anything on them.
Yeah, let's do it.
Investigation then.
Yep. Whoever's investigating, make a roll.
Not me.
Nobody else?
I'll do it.
Yeah. Nope.
God damn it, that is 8 for me.
Suppose I may as well join in as well if everyone's doing it.
Everyone's
12.
just rummaging through this guy's
Wow.
pockets.
And Xanth is like, no, he's just gonna head back, count his arrows, and bed down. Xanth, by the way. So, upon searching the body
Yeah,
of
11.
the anchorite, Malkath was the one that suggested the idea and actually went straight down to search that one. She manages to find a potion of greater healing.
Oh, ooh, a good healing pot.
So I'm just gonna add
Might
that to your
I
inventory.
suggest Might I suggest that that's best with somebody who doesn't have healing spells or abilities.
So somebody like
so
Malkath then.
Yeah.
Not yeah. So Malkath or Harrison.
It's a shame the anchorite didn't figure out it could drink it.
At the end,
Just
didn't
leave
really
that.
have time.
It was.
Why can't I find it?
Well, give it to Malkath because I've
I am
always
doing.
got my uncanny dodge if I need it, and I can reduce it by half.
All right, Malkath.
Ah, potion of
Malkath
healing
has the
greater.
potion.
Right.
All right,
Two.
Malkath gets the potion of healing greater then.
I mean, you don't have to sound so disappointed about it.
No, it's fine.
Sparky,
Yo,
do you agree with me in saying that this would be a great time to have a break?
I'm just thinking maybe break. But just before we do have a quick break, before we go into like the last 20-25 minutes of the session, I'll just say between you, for your such amazing rolls, you managed to find between the orcs about 20 silver and 32 copper. If somebody wants to make a
Okay,
note of that.
So
Yeah.
each
Share it out.
party member gets 4 silver and 2 2 plus 4 6 copper.
6 copper. Cool. Lovely jubbly.
Jubbly lovely.
Blah 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 blah.
Let's add that one to Malkath. There we go. Cool. Right. On that note, as you guys prepare yourselves for another potential night of rest or not, we're going to go for a quick break. We will be right back after these short messages for the last 20 minutes of the stream. We'll see you soon.
Immediately.
You laughing at Granny making a cup of tea? Oh, bloody stream deck. There we go. Come on, who's laughing at Granny making a cup of tea? Nobody. Don't believe you.
So mean.
I know.
Could never.
Has Ollie been sacked yet?
Who?
Solskjaer. Man U boss.
I don't know.
Oh, shame.
Don't follow footy.
Rude. You were laughing at Granny making a cup of tea? I heard you sniggering. You can deny it, but we all know it's true.
What's little Spark playing? I feel like
Clone
what game
drone
it
in
is.
the danger zone.
Oh, something else now. Clone drone in the danger zone, apparently. Seems he's given up on
I've heard of
D&D.
that.
Really good game.
Well, haven't you got like over 1,000 Steam games, so I would imagine you've heard of it. That could have been bad.
Did anyone see the Ned Flanders band I put in chat?
Yeah,
No.
that's
It's all you
interesting.
No, I went to
No.
have a look at that. Oakley, Oakley.
It's pretty much like screamer music. It's not my cup of tea, but it's just funny that they're all Ned Flanders.
The world's only
Yeah.
Neddle band.
It's with my metal, I like I don't like overly shouty metal. I like more sort of melodic metal. So I'll take
Oh, so like
stuff,
Lordy.
stuff like Lordy are good fun, but also stuff like Avenged Sevenfold, Dragon Force, Nightwish.
If you got your electric guitar there, you could play a bit of Dragon Force.
I'm not that good at the guitar. Through the Fire and the Flames is well beyond my abilities.
Yeah, me too on Guitar Hero.
Yes, I remember that on Guitar Hero. Gosh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right. Is everybody back? Are we waiting on anybody's return? Okay. So, what are you gonna do now?
We're gonna.
We're gonna do another long rest.
Yeah, we're all gonna attack.
Oh, you are you? Let me just check the rules on long rest. What happens if it gets interrupted? Is that it? You're just fucked or what?
And it's not a long rest.
Yeah. It's a short one. I mean, you've technically now had a short rest.
Oh, cool.
It's true, but you didn't need one at that point.
Yeah, we've already had one. Yeah.
Resting 33. Oh yeah, the characters must
yeah,
begin the
he
rest
was
again
fired.
to gain any benefit from it. He was. Oh dear.
Yeah. He's been fired. So I
Yeah.
saw it on Twitter.
Okay. You must begin again.
God damn it.
So yeah, it's not like you've lost your chance for the day. You can try again to have your long rest,
Yeah, I think we should do
if that is indeed what you want to do. Oh well, on Sky
Yeah.
Sports it says his future is undecided.
Oh, I just saw it on Twitter like a couple of minutes ago.
You just saw the hashtag trending, didn't you?
No, someone tweeted it. Hang on. I'll carry on her and I found it.
Yeah. Anyway, because I feel like I need one myself right now. You gonna try and do your long rest again then?
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
So let's say, for expediency, to use that phrase, just make your perception rolls and see how well you do.
I got.
Oof.
I got 13.
I got a 9.
21.
Hey, Platinum 7 Studio 1, how you doing?
It did.
Okay, so a couple of you on each actual shift. Let's see how Xanth does. It's 20 total. Are a lot more prepared and wary about anything that could possibly sneak up on you while you are here. Do we have Discord server? No, but actually, technically yes, but we don't use it because we tend to use Gilded. So we do have a Gilded server. If you want to check that one out, please feel free to stop by. We also upload these streams every week onto YouTube as well, if you want to check that out. Just talking to chat, guys, don't you worry. So yeah, now you have been attacked once during the night. One person during each shift of the watch is entirely wary about anything happening during the night. So any odd noises, you're like, what's that? What's it? And you manage to keep yourself eagle eyes, but you all managed to pass through the night safely this time and wake up a little bit later in the morning than planned. After completing a long rest. So go ahead and mark that off. Oh, to be fair, I didn't really need to do that for Malkath because I forgot to knock off her key point for the flurry of blows anyway. So yeah. So you wake up the next morning, reliving the battle, and realizing between you that this time around, although they used a fairly powerful spell, it felt a lot easier than a lot of the other battles recently. You just feel that a little bit much. You've not leveled up. I'm just, you know.
Oh, I was getting hyped.
No.
Is it because we've leveled up?
No, it's just because the level you are now compared to when you first fought these guys many different times, you do feel like that was a much easier battle than previous ones. Yeah, no, I realised halfway through saying it, and that was like, no, you haven't leveled up. Because that'll be a little bit too quick. So yeah, you sit down, have your rations for your breakfast if you want to mark one off. Again, if you mark one off, do as you are told.
And I search for some food again.
It depends what you're doing. You're going to spend some time while you're at camp searching for some food?
Yeah, just look around the bushes trying to find some berries.
Right, well, it'll take you, depending on what you roll.
Okay, what do I need to roll?
Survival check.
That is a 12.
Takes you a good half hour
Damn.
to find the amount you need for one ration. Are the rest of you waiting for Gio to do this?
I'm guessing not.
Yeah, I'll wait for him.
Okay.
Can we just carry on? Why does he need rations? We've got loads.
Well, you might not have. To be fair, he's very tight when it comes to paying for things.
I mean, he is a child, to be fair.
Yeah. They normally don't know the meaning of money. They just spend it willy-nilly. Can I buy this game? Can I buy this game? Plays it once. Can I buy this game? Can I buy this game?
What? Am I not allowed to want to buy things with my money that I own?
No, you are not. Right, and you reckon you're about, from talking to Xanth, he thinks you're about another at least 2 or 3 hours roughly from the area of the circle.
Oh my god.
Right, let's head off then.
Yeah, lead the way, Xanth.
Let's
Okay.
go.
Let's go. This looks quite interesting, really. Yes. So, traveling for another hour or so, you come to another clearing. You come upon a 60-foot wide forest clearing, in the middle of which is a black needle-like spire. A 40-foot tall pine tree ravaged by fire long ago. Its limbs completely burned off. You see, tied to the dead tree near the base, there are several ghastly dolls made of twigs, bound with black hair. 10 of them in total.
Ooh.
And that's where we're going to leave it for tonight's stream.
I knew that was going to happen.
I can't not leave it on a cliffhanger. That doesn't seem very fair, does it? To be fair.
Okay.
So yeah, there's a few things went on tonight. One of them that I planned about an hour before we started. Because I hadn't actually had a look through the Circle of Thunder yet. This will teach me. Get a bit more planning in. It's been a long week, what can I say?
Once you're in the Herm brewing campaign, you can just sort of wing it a bit more, I think.
Yeah. Most
That's where
likely.
the fun begins.
Well, like I say, I mean,
it-
this
it
encounter
becomes
that
chaotic.
I just made up was just winging it. I was like, right,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah.
No, I didn't make this one up. This one was actually in the book. The other one,
The one we passed over.
the one you passed over, yeah, and you did nothing. That one, you could probably tell that one was made up, to be fair, but it's still there if you want to go back and check it out. So don't you worry.
Nah, I think we should leave it.
Alright, fine. I'll just make another
Yeah,
one up.
same.
It took me 10 minutes to think of, so it's not a problem.
Just retexture it. Just retexture it. That's all you have to do.
Yeah,
Just
this is
plop it
true.
in a different place.
Yeah, that's literally. Just, oh, the buildings were made of stone. Now they're marble. Do you know what I mean? That's all you do in D&D.
Yeah. What I need is to get some trees. That's what I need to do.
Some treat.
Some trees, yes. So I'm not using.
Right, you mean
You can probably go to
You are-
B&Q for that. Because they've got a gardening section.
Oh shit. Homey Depot.
You could. You could actually
So I'm
buy
not using
some small
things like
house
this.
plants in like
Yeah.
1 million.
if you'd have said,
what-
you'd have said 2
yeah.
weeks ago, I've had somebody in my garden and they've cut all mine down.
I said trees. I don't mean weeds
No,
No,
the
like-
tree.
and brambles and gooseberry bushes and rhubarb.
No, it's all.
If you got like little pots that were the size of a square and grew grass in them or something, that could look really cool.
That would be grass,
is that
not a
like-
tree.
No, you're not. Well, you got to use your imagination. It's a fantasy game.
Oh,
Yeah, exactly. Look,
Christmas.
Perfect tree.
this is a tree. This is a tree.
Use broccoli.
Perfect.
Use broccoli.
Petrified. Shocking behaviour.
I mean, actually, broccoli might not be a bad idea because you know those toy fruit baskets that you can get. Maybe you could get some of those.
Those
and
toy what?
They could be your trees.
Those toy what?
Yeah, you know, like in early years toys and things.
Little kids
you've got
supermarket trolley
little
thing.
kids. Yeah, those could be your broccoli trees.
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Google's on Amazon.
Yeah, every week just buy more broccoli, and so you've
Sorry.
got an entire forest.
Pot
Broccoli.
more
Yeah,
all
just get yeah, just get it for Jakey. Then take the broccoli out and have that as your trees.
on-
Here we go. Change your payment method now. Tell you what, Amazon, fuck off.
Is he buying broccoli?
No, it's Amazon saying you cannot use Visa after January 22nd. Jesus Christ, that's a link and a half. There you go.
Yeah, that's
What the hell?
what's happened.
Latex broccoli chew toy.
It's $3.99.
Yes, Yeah, but the base of it, will the base be the right size?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't check that.
I thought you should get the orange as well as a boulder.
Oh yeah. And the banana is well. Anyway. Oh, you can get a pack of one. Oh, never mind. So yeah, I'm starting to make some of my own terrain now.
Ooh.
Nice.
I didn't think it was that exciting, but whatever.
Yeah, it's just some fun. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go now.
Why?
I don't need to.
Oh, it is still a big fat pooper.
Yup. Okay, bye.
So yeah, I've got some of this. Oh, I just broke my phone. Installation foam. Because I've been watching somebody on YouTube that makes his own modular terrain stuff, and this is what he uses. So I've just got a couple of sheets of it. For... What?
I found some trees on Amazon.
Yes, I put them in the gilded.
Yeah,
What should we
some of
say?
them that I've seen on there are a little bit expensive though.
That one's like £8.
Plastic trees.
50-piece model trees, mixed model tree diorama, $13.99.
I mean, these ones that Townie has linked, I mean, they would do the job. They just look a bit shit.
They look like, you know, the sort of trees you'd put in like a fish tank. Oh,
Yeah,
The one
exactly.
in the pictures is a fish tank.
And there you go. But yeah, the guy that does all this modular stuff, I think he's got something for making trees as well. There we go.
That's cool,
What the Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah. So is this red pen gonna amount to anything, or is it?
We will see. I might have forgotten the fact that I'd made red pen notes, but you know, Gioa got lightning bolted while he was sleeping, so that seems quite fair.
And do you like the choice of who Gaora is in that picture?
Yes. Perfect. Me.
You know, I just have to take a habit of, you know, I have to enjoy playing my music, and I
put a
don't
link
care if
in
people
the
cover their ears, because, you know,
Guild chat.
I enjoy it.
No, I think the last one is the horn waking everybody up.
Oh
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
that's what it is. Yeah, it's a horn waking us all up.
Oh, and the other pianos when I played the song.
Yeah,
piano in the
tree
woods.
piano.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you put a link in chat?
Just copy and paste it.
Yeah, it's copy.
Yeah,
You
like-
can't.
When
You have to Control V rather than doing right click.
When you said I was trying to play Darude Sandstorm, what I was actually trying to do was the civilization when you declare war sound effect. You know, the
Oh yes. I was like,
that's what
I've
I
not
was,
played it for a
I
while.
played.
Ah, yeah,
I played the wrong notes though, so.
those ones actually aren't bad.
They're pretty good.
All
Yeah.
I did was I typed in D&D foliage in the Amazon search bar, and it's come up with loads of them.
There's a dinosaur one.
To be fair, there's a lot of crossover between model railway stuff and D&D
That's what I
scenery.
was just thinking.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we should probably end the stream because we're still live. So yeah,
Yeah.
talking about trees. So if
Yeah.
anybody is there or has been there or is watching
Trees,
in the
Gromit.
future, ooh, wibbly wobbly timey wimey. We appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for the watching, the viewing, for using your eyes on our madness, and using your ears on Sergio's music. Come on, I was expecting
Yeah.
a comment then.
Well, I was waiting for
And
Sergio to do
I'm
something on an instrument.
I'm used to you making fun of my music now, so
It's not making fun of. It's trying to. I mean, it's all good. It's all good. We have a limited time
don't
per
make
session.
fun
That's
of-
all.
We don't make fun of Sergio's music. We make fun of Carlton's music. There's a
Yes,
difference.
let's go with that. Yeah, Sergio's
So it's like
music
our
is good because
characters.
Sergio is good at making the music. Carlton
Yeah.
makes a piano appear in the middle of a fucking forest and starts to
can
sing about
imagine,
a
like-
woman that ate a lot of fauna.
I can imagine like it's all in his head. Like there's actually
Well,
no
there was a
instruments, it's
centaur
just
in the
him
pie.
Singing in all the instruments like in his head.
Yes, what we should do at those points, we just have everybody else leave the chat room and it's just Sergio in his own dream space. So it's just Carlton in his own dream space.
Yeah. But all we hear is just like him just stood there maybe like humming occasionally.
I can't remember how that tune goes.
that is you mean the acrobat?
I mean, they won on the saxophone.
Oh, what, Benny Hill or the
Oh, God, no, I
Epic
know,
Sax guy?
I know, no, neither of those.
Yeah, do it again, Sparky.
No,
I think I know which one you're on about.
no, you don't. You just want me to do it again.
No, I'm pretty sure I reckon.
Something like that. I had to
That
do the
one.
marching as well.
That's Saber
That one.
Dance.
No, not that one.
Oh.
No. Anyway,
We're still alive.
we're still alive. Yeah. Let's stop the stream, guys. It's been a blast. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time. Session 26 of Madness and Hilarity. Laters.
Bye.
Bye.